Oh, hey everyone. I didn't expect that to come on so quick. Hey, well, it's Thursday, May 1st? May 2nd today? What is it? May 2nd today, I guess. Anyway, finally stopped raining for a little while. It's been raining again all night. A little bit of thunderstorms and everything. Can't say anything about that on YouTube. But you can go over to Rumble, and there's stuff about that all there, which will never show up on YouTube, so you'll just have to go to Rumble. Anyways, I guess my socket didn't correct itself. I don't know what's happened here. Just suddenly quit. I checked the breaker. Breaker's fine for this side of the trailer, so what do you want me to say? I'll have to get an extension cord now and try and run so at least I have light here at the table, because I like to sit out here in the evening. It's a little bit breezy right now, so that's good. It's keeping the black fly down, because they are here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are here. So, the table's a complete disaster. I emptied, this out of the bus last minute when I went to come here, go to Montreal, and we all know what happened with that disaster. So the update on that is still no word, no phone call, no anything, and that's fine. Like I said, I didn't want to be a nag with them. But tomorrow is I'm not going to say my limit, because that just sounds wrong, but tomorrow I'm calling just to check in. It'll been I brought it there a week ago, but they couldn't look at it until Monday, so it's only 5 days they've had it. So I won't go through the entire explanation again, but I've been leaving them alone, but now I'd like to just have a general idea of what's coming up, because I'm settled on the idea of selling it. So that's the end of that. It is getting sold or traded. So preferably sold, because so I'm gonna put my clothespins in the thing that's meant for vegetables. These all came off something. I didn't want to throw the whole thing away, so I took all the clothespins off of it, and I can still use them. So that saves me buying new ones, at least for a little while. So yeah, I'd like to have a general idea, so I can start thinking about making moves. Start getting the word out there at the very least. So, like I say, I'm trapped in the way that I can't put it up for sale now, because I don't know what's wrong with it. So, another option I've thought about, and I only come to think about it today, is where's my coffee? It's right there. Now all of a sudden the wind. I come out here to talk to you guys thinking, whoa, it's going to be great. There won't be any black fly, because there's a bit of wind. I mean, there'll be black fly, but it's wind. Anyways, nope. The wind has stopped, and I think this one is wore out. Get this puppy going, because that's one thing that worked really well last year. I still am really impressed with this thing. Surprisingly well how well it works. So anyway, I was just on Instagram, and Lisa from White Sands, the campground that Sabo Beach campground, White Sands campground that I go to, she just put up, because yesterday reservations, open for this year. So, and if you're smart, you move quick, because the campground fills up on the weekends first thing. That's like right off the hop, man. First thing, kabam. So I'd already spoke to her some time ago and booked, as you guys know, we're going to be doing a extra long one this year. So, and I'm going one way or another. I said it, one of the last videos is that whether I have an RV or I don't have an RV, or I have the bus or I don't have the bus, I'm going with the pickup truck. And I'm staying the 3 weeks. And the cats will just have to tough it out here. True will be around. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I do this. Oh yeah. Gotta wait for the little orange. There it is. So just a tiny little breeze. I don't see, there's a black fly on my coffee already. At least it didn't bite me. So, yeah, where was I? I was talking about the bus, selling the bus, going anyways. I'm not sure. Anna might be coming with me to Sable Beach this year, which will make things easier, too, with the two of us. I'm not sure about all that yet. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen, but I've learned never to automatically assume something's going to happen just because I think it's going to. Oh, especially as this world gets further away from me as I'm getting older, it's just gotten to the point where you're like, okay, whatever, you know, things will happen when they happen. There we go. We're starting to get her a little bit organized. I don't have music for out here, unfortunately, because I left my boombox up at Anna's, so she has that. She wouldn't be using it. She doesn't use that kind of thing, but I just think, well, fuck, I don't really need to bring it back. I'm coming back anyway, so I wasn't going to bring the laptop back, but then the laptop got to be so useful at her place for editing and everything. It just seemed like the flow was really going. Now I'm having a real good editing run now. I'm into a groove with it. Oh, cats are wrestling. Anyway, as for True, he's out on a job, so I don't know when I can get him. I texted him earlier, but I haven't heard back from him yet. But he's out on a job, so I mean, he's not going to drop everything just to talk to me. So he will when he get home. Something in my mouth. Black fly? No. I should just rewind this whole thing. I was forgetting what I was saying. I was saying about the bus. I'm going to sell the bus. Oh, yeah. The idea. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the idea is... the other idea is I could talk to my neighbor John Lee. I used to help him rent his tractor and float, and at that time the rate was $130 an hour, minimum 4 hours, leaving right from the shop. And so from here, Montreal, at least where we got to go in Montreal, at the outside is 3 hours. Closer to 2.5, but 3 hours, let's say, for sure. So 3 up there, 3 back. It's $1,000 to go get that bus and bring it back. Now that's not so bad, because I mean, if I can get it back here, True can work on it, and of course it'd be cheaper than that garage and everything. So, but I can't do any of that again because I don't know what the situation is. If they're going to say, oh, things are pretty serious, blah, 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 it'll be depending on how serious they say it is. Like if it's super serious, like the motor's completely written off, finished, like a $10,000 deal, I'll just put it up for sale up there with no motor, saying, hey, here's the bus, make me a reasonable offer. Motor's blowing, sorry, too sorry. And that'll be the end of that. If it's something that's, not too expensive to fix, like this fuel thing that I was talking about, then okay, try and come up with the money and then go get it and bring it back. Or this other resort, the float. So anyways, until I know what they tell me, I don't think it's taken 5 days to diagnose it. So they just haven't gotten to it yet. So which is cool by me, man. I'm just checking this. Oh yeah, it's doing its thing, I think. Oh yeah, no, it's heating up. It's like a little metal plate. Anybody that's had these thermal cells, it's like a little metal plate, and then you open up that package with one of these and put it on there, and then it starts to put that scent out, and that gets rid of everything pretty much. I didn't think it was really going to work, and then it did. So anyways, I'm definitely happy. I mean, the float gives me another option. So biggest issue I have is I'm here and I'm trying to sell it up there. So even if I have to, I mean, if the motor's blown, well, okay, fine, I'm going to float it back here. Actually, it'd be easier for me to, I don't know, actually. This is going to be a texting session with True. I'm going to throw this idea up here. I haven't talked to him about the float thing. More than likely, he's already thought of it. How much you want to bet? So, I think that's about it. There's really nothing else to tell. I've been sitting here editing. I'm still editing. Oh, I'm up to September now, 2023 editing. So we're getting caught up. I've been deleting a lot of stuff. There's just a lot of stuff that's just pointless, So, blabbing on and just, it's like delete it, like find something more interesting. Yeah, that's about it. There's just really nothing else to tell you guys. I can't think of, I look dark, eh? I wonder what this light would like work in the, oh, it doesn't do shit. I don't think it changed a bit. No. So that's okay. You know what? It bugs me that I don't have this light. So I'm going to turn you guys around. And I am going to go get that red cord right there because my other cord is, imagine that, in the bus. All my camping gear, which I had just transferred to the bus. So anyway, it's in a safe place. I mean, that place is locked up like Fort Knox. But I didn't put in my red cord. I guess I gotta add the socket onto True's list. Maybe I'll get him to put one of those special GT, whatever they call it, sockets. I gotta replace one here as well, so maybe I can score a good deal on some. Buy like a little pack of them or something. Okay, what's holding me back here? Oh, absolutely nothing. Nothing is holding it back. Now, let's see. Do we have light? Yes. Yeah, I thought the bulb might have burned out, like with the lightning bolt that hit that I was speaking of, but no, it wasn't a lightning bolt. It's the socket. I don't know why it would quit after all this time. There's one thing I could pretty much bet on that I'd be right is probably a mouse chewed through a wire, which means I got to get True to pull it out and follow the wire as far as he can, because that can be a fire hazard. Because the mice will eat through the plastic around the wires. So, well, that's good, because it's darker. Like, I like to keep it lit like right around here. And the light up top there just doesn't do the job, but this puppy does. So, and it's got like a really, they call it a heavy duty or long service LED. The thing is killer. I haven't been able to kill it. It's been in there for a couple of years now, at least. Beautiful weather. I have to say, things are starting to turn green. was going to say I heard somebody, but no, I forgot to turn CNN off inside. I don't even know why they call it CNN anymore. It's like the Trump show, 24/7, man. Holy Jesus. You'd think they'd tire themselves out talking about all that. It's like it's a court case. Let us know how it turns out at the end. All this other minutia shit, like when he leaves his building, what time he takes a shit, or whether he falls asleep or not. Holy fuck, CNN, enough already. Let's move on to other stuff. I mean, there's only a million things going on the planet right now. You know, a couple wars at least. Anyway, they're doing the exact same thing they did in 2016. They're going to elect, Biden's going to beat Biden himself. And then CNN and all these guys that don't want Trump in there, they're electing him because they're doing the exact same stupidity. He's getting like $1 billion of free thing. He's playing them like a fiddle, says these things. He knows what he's doing. He says these things knowing they're going to jump. I mean, it's like waving a mouse in front of a cat. I mean, anyway. I don't understand how these people can't figure it out. And then I listened to them for a while and I realized they are truly stupid human beings. Like, wow, how did you ever get that job? Because you ain't no journalist. You're a news reader, propaganda reader. But like, wow. Anyhow, doesn't affect me here either way. Oh, I'm going filming tomorrow. That's right. I near forgot. I gotta make sure I clean all the stuff off here. For the Eastern Ontario Starlink stuff, I'm going to go film the guys. There's several jobs they're doing within a reasonable distance here. A couple of Starlink installations. Like this big tower I have there. Mine's not coming down, but there's a couple of people that have old ones they want taken down. So that's... the company does that. So, but I wanted to get some stuff for YouTube, for Eastern Ontario Starlink, and Facebook, and it's just video so that our potential customers can look at the video and say, oh, okay, that's what's going on, blah, 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 blah. So you might as, like I said to Marcus, it's all great to do ads and all this other stuff online and everything else we do and the signs and all that, but video is where it's at. Everybody loves video. So 30 seconds, you don't overdo it or anything. Just like, hey, it's East Ontario Starlink, blah, 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 blah. This is what we do. That's it. Put it out there and let it stew like a soup. It'll do its own thing eventually. So tomorrow, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go do some filming on the road. I'll probably film for Lad from the Woods between there and there because it's all backwoods driving where I got to go. So, and we'll make some stops. We're not going to be in a hurry. So, yeah. And then Saturday, Sunday, stuck inside, pouring rain all weekend again. I should probably go and do laundry so that I got laundry to hang on the line when it's raining. Actually, maybe I will. Hey, Marvin, what's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you. Oh, he's not a happy squirrel. Are you trying to give me like attitude, like you're flinging the empty seeds? He's such a little attitude, eh? Hey, Marv, aren't you quite the little monster? Oh, you don't want to be on film, eh? Well, too bad, Marvin. You're on film, buddy, whether you like it or not. I think he's pissed because it's empty. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's listening to me. Eh? I fed you. You were here already. The Blue Jays or something chased you away. I don't know what it was. Hey? Are you listening? Not my fault, man. But you got some. So did the chipmunks. The Blue Jays. I don't know what else was here today. I wasn't watching. And tomorrow when I get up, you'll have another great big beer cup full of seeds. Every day a beer cup full of seeds. You're like, F you, lad. I'm going to turn my back on you. And I'm just going to continue to eat. Oh, he just took off. Maybe I moved too quick. Oh, I'm all zoomed in now, so I'm way closer. Okay, that doesn't look that bad. At least then now the light looks different. Weird. Huh. Black fly right in front of the camera. Can you see him flitting around there? They don't seem to be biting the ones that are around. Not yet. I guess this is kind of weird, actually. I shouldn't be able to sit. This is like May 2nd. I shouldn't be sitting out here right now. Who can do? I mean, it should be full of mosquitoes and black fly. And it's been raining like insane. So, I mean, the bug population should be monstrous. Hopefully that's going to be our frog population. Because when you get wet years like this, then the frogs reproduce. And we get lots of them. So, and it's one thing I do like at night here. Oh, I'm over 20 minutes. Jesus. Okay, well, we'll do this there. Part 1 done.